Hello and welcome back. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our campaign in SPAZ. We are going to head over and not fight the starbase. That would be rather silly. Let's go do some arena-ing for Mr. Telemarcus. So, cut your teeth in the arena. We're going to do this. Arena events use simulated ships. Your real ship will be safe in port while you are playing the event. Arena events do not, however, factor in your personal perks. If you find them too difficult, come back later after you have advanced. So our personal perks, we have taken, so far, these are our perks. We've taken 1 level of weapon damage, so we have a bonus to our overall damage of 15%. We have 1 level of armor, 20% bonus armor, and we've taken 1 bonus in scavenge. We're allowed to have 2 out of 4 strike hangers, strikecraft hangers. Strikecraft size, we can only do small. We only have 1 level of command points. So basically, I only have 2 of my perks actually affect the arena, which is going to be the damage and the armor. So let's go ahead and do the arena. We're going to be piloting a ship called the Deathwing, and let's see how it goes. And again, the best part about arena is that you don't actually spend any time doing this. The Deathwing has lasers and ion beams, suited for taking down a ship's shields and keeping them down. 4 torpedo launchers deal a death blow to any unshielded ship. So again, this is a great way to get an idea of what kind of ships are out there, find your playstyle. I'm going to flare, I'm going to boost our shields here to take that first incoming round of shots. Strip his shields with our ion beam, launch some torpedoes out of our tail. Boost our shields again as his second round of it's like a scatter missile type thing comes in. We don't really have very many guns that can do much to hull. But those torpedoes, the torpedoes are the main thing that do damage for us to hull. And that'll do it. So he's dead. Very easy fight on level 1. Even on expert difficulty, it's not very hard to beat the first tier. So for that, we get a little bit of scrap, a little bit of experience, and 3 relations. I remember technically he was at 137 markup. Let's do another round. It's going to be the same ship, better rewards. We can see here that the ship we're piloting has 9 cores. The enemy that we're going to be fighting has 7 now. Last time it was 9 cores versus 5, so obviously we should win something like that. We still have an advantage in cores here, meaning more hull strength, more armor, more shields, more DPS, faster ship, all that kind of stuff. But I did find that the expert difficulty makes the arena way harder. And the ship you fight is not always the same. So sometimes like tier 2 is way different from tier 3. So yeah, basically I just strip his shields and then flare my shields. I keep saying flare because I've been reading the Mistborn books again. Every time his shields come up, I'll just blast him with my my things there a little bit. We're reloading right now. And we're waiting down here on torpedo cooldown. Unfortunately, this ship just doesn't really do very well. Ooh, that's dangerous. Get away from that. Does not do very much damage when you don't have any missiles off cooldown. We can blast him with that laser. It does do a little bit of damage. Ouch, that hurt. And unfortunately we have to reload. I think that's gonna do it though. I didn't see any flat cannons or miniguns on his ship. Yeah, every torpedo is connecting right now. There are no power-ups in the arena, so you can't really look around and find armor or find shields, that kind of stuff. But we got that guy. We went from 137 markup down to 136, now down to 132. Let's try tier 3. This gives 9 relations, so the sum of the first 2 tiers combined. I suppose if you really wanted to, you could just do this infinitely, and you could theoretically generate infinite scrap if you had the time for it, but more importantly, this is 300 experience, which looks like, yeah, that'll take us to level 4 if we could beat this next arena level. So let's try out Veteran. Now we're fighting 9 core on 9 core.
Activated.
We shall see. I don't know if I have enough perks yet to actually take a ship with equal cores. Especially because this ship does not have any ability to shoot down incoming missiles. We don't have a flat cannon. Gotta stay away from that thing. Gotta get those torpedoes out. Get the torpedoes out. Now we gotta run away. Please don't tell me he has a flat cannon or minigun. He doesn't. Good, 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 good. Okay, we can do this. We're gonna run away, stay out of range of most of his weapons if we can. We're reloading right now, our shields are down. Boost away from that torpedo. Wait till our shields come up before it hits us, hopefully. Run! Alright, let's boost our shields all the way back up to full strength. Might even have to reload again. Dip-da-da-bum. Yeah, I'm not gonna do another pass at him until we can reload this this capacitor again. I don't want him to reload though, so I gotta get a little bit further away so that he doesn't take the time to reload right now. I want to get far away, boost my shields all the way up to full, and once we get down to 0 cap, we'll take another reload. We'll do a flyby, and hopefully he'll try to reload right as we go into him. Okay, there goes our reload. And then we'll have a clean little period of probably 10, 15, maybe 20 seconds that we can just shoot at him. And since he's got such a low capacitor right now, this initial barrage will hopefully not take my shields down. Except, never mind, it did completely. Awesome. Okay, he's reloading. Fire the torpedoes! Ouch. That is something called a Mac cannon. It is not good. You don't want to get hit by that. Excuse me, I need that wing. Hello. Okay, we're dead. Okay, I think I can beat him. I want to try one more time. I'm not really sure. I feel like the ship stopped responding. I couldn't tell it to go forward anymore, which is kind of weird. And one of his missiles is like a crazy kill all your shields missile. Because my shields just disappeared like crazy. Let's try this. We're going to take our time. We have 2 different types of weapons that strip shields. We've got this laser one on the right wing. And then we've got on the left wing one that's more powerful but seems to require closer range. Let's just take our time and shoot him with the longer range one. Stay out of range of those nasty things that he's got. That one. I don't want to turn that on. Shoot! Ran out of capacitor. I couldn't actually fire. Man, he has taken down my right wing. Couldn't fire all the missiles. I want to get that goddamn rocks. Get out of the way. I've actually lost battles before because rocks getting in the way. That's why I keep trying to look in front of me. I cannot believe how slow this ship maneuvers. Yeah, these rocks are gonna... I'm dead. I'm gonna die because of the rocks. Okay, one more time without rocks in the way, please. If we could do that, that'd be spectacular. I'm gonna focus on my attention on the front of the ship. We'll let the battle wagon deal with the weapons firing. Let's rotate around them counterclockwise this time. Try to keep that left wing lined up. Oh wait, was it the right wing? Crap, it's the right wing that's got the laser I want to use. Never mind, we're gonna go clockwise. It appears the range is 350 for that. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear all 4 missiles launching. Wow, that torpedo hits hard. Come on, reattach, reattach. We're not out of this yet. We're probably out of this. Yeah, no. Okay, I can't beat him yet. I need some more perks, I think, before we can reliably beat that guy. So, okay, we got a little bit of experience. We didn't get our next level, which would have been nice. We can trade now. Before we do the repairs, I want to trade because that'll make him like us better. And now these things are better. So notice how this one's got some green values there. 2 extra reactor and 4 extra capacitor. It's because of the 2-star feature, so it's a better version of one of them. Let's see what we have equipped right now. Do we have any junk parts? We got a left... No, we have a nose that's a junk part. Do you have any noses? You have no noses. Do you have any engines, sir? You have plenty of engines. A number of them are 2 stars. I want to focus on things usually that kill hull, and I want to focus on getting just my junk parts replaced to start with. So I want to buy this burn box. I want to sub it out for the current existing junk part, which isn't worth anything. And then we got to either pay him 320 scrap, or we can trade him some goons, which I want to get rid of anyway. So let's make the trade pretty sizable. I want to go down until I only have enough goons to run my ship without taking damage. So he's actually going to give me some scrap and that part. And you don't have a nose for me, sadly, but you do have some superior cores. And I think one of our cores was... No, we didn't have to use a junk one. Let's sub in. I want this two-star core. Capacitor and energy, though. Hold on. Let's take a look at something else we haven't looked at yet, the part catalog. Let's just see what we see out there. We haven't discovered enough of the universe to find anything except for the minor faction. We have to find more faction locations. I don't want to spend all my money just yet. We only have so little of it. We need to go maybe down that way. I want to reveal as many things as I can because that way the parts catalog works better. So let's head over to here. One thing you can also check on is even lone pilots do have inventory and they do have scrap, and you can trade with them. So if you're ever near them, it's not a bad idea to see if they have anything in stock. You don't have to shop at stores only.
Signal detected.
Okay, very little in this region. We've got another location of the miners' conglomerate. This guy's along the path. Let's try to maybe intercept him. He's going very fast, though. I don't think I can catch him. Let's go to here. Yeah, he would have been like way up there by the time I tried. We didn't repair. This guy's got a markup of 139, and every single starbase has a completely different arena. So let's try this one out. This uses... Oh, shoot, it's the Deathwing. It's the same damn ship. Okay, not every single arena is going to have the same ship. They're supposed to be varied, but yeah, it's the exact same. There's apparently like some that just kind of are filler or something. It depends on the number of starbases that are out there. So let's just quickly beat level 1 and 2, since we know we can do it very easily. I mean, that's just one volley to kill this guy. And then I think the second tier was 2 volleys of missiles. So it'll take like 30 seconds. I think I've already said this like 14 times now, but most importantly, these arena battles, even if you lose, take no game time. So it's just basically free levels for 0 time. Levels, goal, scrap, and opinion.
Engaging.
One of the things that is pretty nice about missile weapons is that you don't have to have them, they don't have to face the target. Which kind of makes sense, considering that they are homing missiles. It's worth noting that if you are boosting your ship using your boost bar, which in this case, I think the default key is like control or something. I changed mine to F for go fast. We need to reload before we can actually fire these next torpedoes. If you are constantly boosting, it can't recharge. So if you just hold the boost key constantly, you'll end up running out. You can see the boost bar is almost gone. And then look at the thrust. You can actually see when it stops working, and it's just sitting there not recharging. So you gotta kind of let off every now and then. The number you might think is related to your boost. That's actually your ship's speed. How fast it's going right now. Banking obviously takes up a lot more of your speed and thrust than going straight. But banking is what gives you the ability to fire more missiles and stuff, or more weapons. That is an ion field, doesn't do anything to your hull, just strips your shields. So he's not really doing anything that's gonna hurt me. It only takes 3 rounds of torpedoes to kill this guy. We're gonna shoot him down with a laser. We could control exactly where the laser fires, even with battle wagon mode enabled, but it's usually not worth the time, in my experience. It's very useful against star bases, though. Okay, let's not wait, or let's not try, rather, for the tier 3. We know we probably can't do it. This guy's markup's 134. Let's see what you have in your trade place. If we're going to trade with you, I want to get rid of these. He's got some mulch cores. He's got an Omni Laser. He's got missiles. Ooh, a shotgun, but it's an engine shotgun. I don't really like engine shotguns. I usually face my tail to people, and that's a close-range weapon. Only 220. Right now we got Ion SRM and an Omni Laser in the tail. No, Ion SRM's not equipped. Cannon and the Omni Laser. You know what? Actually, I would probably prefer to have the Ion SRM equipped. Let's do this. I want to do some swaps first. Omni Laser or Cannon? We get rid of the laser. I'd equip parts. Yeah, I don't want the laser. I don't really want the minigun. Give me your resources, please. You can also have like 2 goons and a little bit of my res. Every time you do a trade, I don't know what the threshold is, but it can raise opinion, so it might just be the total amount that you've traded instead of a singular trade. I'm not sure though. Doing lots of small trades doesn't seem to be giving me anything. And just to confirm, yeah, looks like, at least for right now, 100 res is worth 500 scrap. But that's with a markup of 133. Interesting. Okay, I have just barely enough res to pilot the ship, drive it around. And I want to repair now. And I want to scout this way. Negative 20 opinion. Exploration apparently gives experience too.
Analyzer system to your cerebral cortex. If you select the incorrect button, your brain functions will cease and you will die. No pressure.
Offense? Offense or defense? I'm gonna say offense. The lore is very tempting just because it's so quick. But before we check it out, let's just briefly move to like here. Got a lore on that way. There's a battle there. See how this one's like a grayish color? That means that it's a max ship battle. Only 4 separate ships can participate in a battle at any given time. This is a raid where the orange faction is raiding the yellow faction's space. So we actually also have identified another faction, which was the Sun Hunters. So if we defend the yellow faction from the red faction, Sun Hunters from the Miners Conglomerate, then that makes the yellow guys like us better. We're about to go to their starport and trade with them anyway, so let's go do this, defend against this raid. Raiding is a solo encounter no other captains can join. We'll get 100 experience, 44 scrap, 29 res. There are 5 strike craft we have to kill. The best part about raids is that, number 1, you can never get ganked by like other ships you weren't expecting. And number 2, killing these strike craft gives you blueprints, so you can field better strike craft. Right now I'm still using gimps, or whatever they're called. I keep calling them gimps, I think they're called short buses. There go my shields. That did not last very long. So I want to upgrade to non-junk part strike craft, and this will be a great way to do it. Incidentally, I think you also get some. Of course, you get experience. I think we already mentioned that, though, right? Wow, we have a lot of missiles. 6 different missile things to fire. Notice how 2 of them aren't firing. That's probably the Ion SRMs. They don't fire because these little strike craft. Notice that triangle. He doesn't have a little bar on the top, meaning he doesn't actually have any shields. He's an unshielded ship. So the Ion SRMs have no reason to fire because they can't hurt hull, so the battle wagon doesn't deploy them. Let's wait until that blueprint comes in. Level 1 squatter is available now. Cool. So we can go to Strikecraft. And we now have access to quite a few more options. We have, instead of the short bus, we can use the yacht, the Ike, the Ranger, the Squatter, the Gimp. And some of them we've actually picked up enough blueprints that they're already level 1 instead of just being unlocked. Having 1 star gives them a 17% damage boost, so we will probably want to use the Yacht, the Ranger, or the Squatter. And really, the only decision between them, notice how the stats are all the same if they are equal tier, equal level. The only difference is the type of launchers that they have and where those launchers are located. So, 2 micro turrets, 2 omni turrets, 2 small launchers, 2 micro turrets, or 2 omni turrets, 2 micro launchers. Micro turrets, micro launchers. Let's take a look. What can we put in the micro turrets? We could do blasters. And in the micro launchers, we could do missiles. I think I'd rather have, I mean, these are only 0.2 DPS, and I'm not a big fan of missiles, really. So let's use the micro turrets, which do double DPS. We'll take the blaster and an emitter, just so that he's got some balance to him. And then for the turrets, we will do something similar. We'll go for a, shoot, I wish I could have a regular shotgun. That'd be so much better. We'll go for an omni cannon, and we'll leave 1 minigun so that it's got some defense to shoot down ordnance. That'll work for protecting him, and also if he's near me, he'll shoot down any missiles. He'll try to shoot down things that are coming near me as well. So we'll take the squatter, and we'll take 2 of those. Now these guys actually take more command points up from the original guys, so we can only have 2 in each hangar. So 1 on the field with 1 in reserve. But yeah, that's definitely worthwhile, I think, what we just did there. This guy, you can see by those little tiny itty things there, he is the governor. He's not the leader of the faction, but he is a governor of a starbase. Manny Hancock probably owns this one, if I had to guess. No, he doesn't. Not sure. He owns one of the starbases somewhere. That's what that symbol means. He's not moving fast. He's got parts on him. Let's see if we can trade with him real quick. Don't go too far, I hope. It's just a mulch core. Darn. That is another governor. Governor. Lots of governors around here. They are apparently... Are they at war right now? I wonder. Yes, the Sun Hunters are currently at war with the Miners Conglomerate. That's why they're doing that so often. You can see over here, orange and yellow are fighting each other. We'll check out this lore node. And looks like it's about that time to put in a small cut here. But I will be back soon. That is the indicator for the faction leader. Little crown. So the orange faction leader is hanging out right in the Sun Hunter's space. Interesting. Alright, cool. I'll take a break here. I'll see you again in the next one. As always, thank you for watching. See you soon.